Okay. Enzo, you had a question on CTE Pro 1. I'm just going to spend a minute and show you something you should be practicing. I mean, you just got the DVD, so you need to give it some time. It may take weeks, months, depending on how much table time you get. But if I have a cut to the left, like you detailed in your email, okay, so I pick up the center to edge, edge to A line, okay? So once I get that, I know this is a cut to the left, and it's a severe enough cut that it's going to be a left sweep. So then, after I pick up the visuals, I simply move my straight into the cue ball, but a half tip offset to the left side of the cue ball. So I move in just there, just off center, okay? Then I pivot a half tip to center cue ball. So that's what Sam was talking about, okay? So that half tip pivot, and that'll evolve into a what we call a sweep in CTE Pro 1, but don't confuse things. So once again, center to edge, edge to C, okay? Focus my attention to the cue ball, and actually just move straight in, just offset to the left, okay? Half tip pivot to the center, shoot the ball. Your second part of your question was how do you know which way to sweep or to pivot in manual CTE. One thing is experience is going to tell you, but as a general rule of thumb, as shots get straighter and you get down, and if you pivot in one direction and it looks like it's going to be an overcut, then obviously that's some feedback that tells you that you need to go the other way, right? So I go here, center to edge, edge to C. Now if I were to do the same thing I just did on those last two shots, so I just move straight in with a half tip and pivot to center, okay? I can see I'm overcutting this ball. I saw that, right? So it tells me that the sweep had to be in the opposite direction to thicken the shot up. So when the sweep is opposite the cut direction, it thickens it, okay? So now I get the same visual, center to edge, edge to A. If I said C, I apologize, but it's A, 15-degree perception. This time I'm going to move in, straight in, but a half tip offset to the right. And then I move to center cue ball, okay? Now this looks good. And you can see by doing it that way, you're able to determine which sweep to use for that visual, or any visual.